She looks like the real thing. She tastes like the real thing. My fake plastic love. We are so back, baby. It has been a week. It has been a week since I've posted, and I am so sorry, okay? I have just been so busy, but we are back. I am coming back strong. Positive energy, positive vibes. No more unemployment talk. No more LinkedIn talk. No more tech market talk. Okay, I am going to be the guy you look to for hope if you are ever feeling stuck, alone, and sad in this depressing economic market. Okay, I am going to be that guy you look forward to give you hope. Okay, there is hope for everyone. We can all make it. Now let's go and make this motherfucking music tier list, baby. Music tier list, baby. I said it was coming, and here it is. I went online, I found a random ass tier list, and it has like a bunch of random music artists, and we are going to rank them. No bias, no nothing, just pure facts, baby! Yes, I am bald. I am so sorry that you guys had to find out this way. It's just that being unemployed and being a computer science major just makes you lose your hair. I promise I will go to Turkey and try to get a hair transplant very soon for you guys, so please don't leave, do not unsubscribe. Starting off, we have the man, the myth, the legend, A$AP Rocky, one of my favorite artists. He has absolutely no controversies. His music is absolutely legendary, okay? So we're gonna put him in oblivion. I have never listened to this guy. I do not care about his music at all. I am so sorry for all the A$AP Rocky fans watching right now. I know a lot of my homies are A$AP Rocky fans. It's just not for me, you know what I'm saying? It's just not the music for me. I'm not really a rap kind of guy. I do like a lot of rap music. I like Kendrick, I like Logic, you know what I'm saying? But it's just A$AP Rocky's a bit too much for me, you know what I'm saying? Next up, we have the short queen herself, Ariana Grande. Now, here's a thing. I just want to say this real quick. If you have a crush on Ariana Grande, I am not gonna lie, kind of a red flag for me. Okay, I'm so sorry about this. Just that she looks so young, bro. It's just, she looks so goddamn young. Like, bro, I'm not saying you're a pedophile or anything if you like her, but what I am saying is you are. The music, though. If we're talking purely music and we're not putting the fan base into account, are we going off of vibes here? Are we going off of music quality? I'm not sure at this point. But Ariana Grande, I mean, I like her. I mean, she's alright. I guess I'm gonna put her in B, maybe. Yeah, I guess that's fine. She has a couple bops, you know. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. She's alright. Beyonce. Now, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the pop culture recently. However, there are so many weird theories that Beyonce is sort of this Illuminati queen who just has control of the whole music fucking industry. Okay? And it's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I saw a lot of reels of just like people who go up and like win their Emmy or whatever. It's not an Emmy, it's a Grammy. So people who go up and win their Grammys or whatever, and they always say thank you to Beyonce. Which is kind of weird. I mean, I can see where the fucking conspiracy theories are coming from, but I don't really agree with a lot of it, even though it is kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you don't want to fall into any of these conspiracy theory rabbit holes, you know? You don't want to spend any more time on Reddit than you really have to. But if we're talking pure music here, all the single ladies, put her in C. She's not bad. DaBaby. Now, what kind of person do you have to be to call yourself DaBaby? It's just not for me, if I'm being totally honest. If I had a rap name, it would be something like Mo D with a big fat D, maybe Mo Money. Maybe Mo Money is a good one. I feel like Mo Money. I don't really do any of that gangster stuff. I'm more of a lover than a fighter, if we're being totally honest here. If anything, I'm a nerd. Doja Cat. Doja Cat is a queen. If we're talking purely, okay, if you have a crush on someone, is it a green flag or a red flag? If you told me you had a massive crush on fucking Doja Cat, okay? I'm in, baby. I'm in. I'm all the way in. Okay, so fan base aside, it's good, right? Like, people who have a crush on Doja Cat, I'm fine with it. Talking music here. How many Doja Cat songs do I really know? Know a couple. It's just not enough to put her at Ariana Grande level, you know what I'm saying? The short queen. So I guess she can go next to Beyonce. People are gonna hate my guts after this tier list, if anyone watches it, of course. Now Drake, here we go, baby. Some controversy. I like it. I like it a lot. So Drake. I don't know if you guys have seen Drake's schlong. His schlong alone is enough to put him up in A tier. However, if we're talking music, this man has more bops than anyone ever. Okay, Drake plays everywhere you go. If you go to a mall, to a grocery store, to a fucking, I don't know, if you're in a fucking taxi cab, they're playing Drake. Everyone's playing Drake. He has so many hits. He used to call me on my cell phone. Oh, I mean, okay. Here's the thing. As a person, if we're just talking, do I like the personality of Drake? He's gonna go here, in Oblivion, next to fucking A$AP Rocky. But if we're talking bops, if we are being factual here, Drake has to go in S. There is no way you cannot put Drake in S tier. I feel like it's disingenuous to this tier list if we do not put Drake in S tier. Just hate his guts. And he has a massive schlong, which makes me hate him even more. So I'm gonna put him in A, just for that. Just because I'm jealous. Next up, we have Juice WRLD. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. People are gonna hate me for this. D tier. I just don't listen to a lot of Juice WRLD songs. It's a bit too sad. It's a bit too cringy for me. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. I am sorry. Do not come for me. It's just a bit much, okay? I already want to die. I don't need to listen to more Juice WRLD music to make me want to die even more. Next up, we have Lil Nas X, the gay devil Satan incarnate himself. Now, if you are in the southern part of America and you said you liked Lil Nas, you'll probably get shot in the fucking face. Now, just because of that, because I do want to break into the sort of southern rural America market for this YouTube channel, I want to grow it as fast as possible. So for all of you guys watching, I'm going to put him in E. Next up, we have Logic. Logic has such a special place in my heart. A lot of people don't like Logic, say he's cringy because he always raps about being mixed. If we're talking purely impact on my life during my high school years and the start of my college years, I would have to put Logic in S. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die anymore. It's just perfect. Now, if I listen to his music now with a critical mindset and try to actually analyze it, it does sound kind of cringy, but it just has a special place in my heart. Mary J, I don't know who you are. Megan Thee Stallion, not really my vibe. Michael Jackson, the GOAT, of course. However, for me, as a 23-year-old man, I have never really gotten that connection with him. Now, one of my friends absolutely loves Michael Jackson, so he's probably gonna spit in my fucking mouth after seeing this list, but I'm just gonna put him next to Doja Cat here. NBA Youngboy, don't really care. Nicki Minaj, Queen, fanbase, kinda weird. Whole Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B thing has always been a very spicy topic on the internet. So I feel like I have to put her in the same place I will put Cardi B. However, I do like more Nicki Minaj music than Cardi B. Like, I have to put her next to Ariana Grande. I am sorry. That is offensive. Next up, we have Post Malone, one of my favorite artists of all time. Love his personality. Love his music. He's going up in S tier next to Logic up there. Post Malone's gonna have to go up in S tier. Just banger albums, straight up. The last two albums he released were not that good. They were still good in my opinion. However, critically, he was not received in the best way. I don't care, because I'm not one of those people who actually analyze the lyrics. I just go based off of vibes and how it sounds. So Post Malone, S tier for me. Rihanna, I'm bright like a diamond in the sky. Rihanna, A tier. Has to be. She's a queen. Hot. Everything in between. Love it. Love it all. Rihanna, girl, love you. Selena Gomez. Girl. Early 2000s kids, if you are watching, you know, you absolutely know. We were raised, we were manipulated at a very early age through the Disney Channel to just have a massive crush on Selena Gomez is just something all of us had to go through. If we're talking music, if we're just talking music though, not the greatest. Okay, I am sorry. I love Selena Gomez. She seems like a wonderful person. Music though, however, one of my celebrity crushes, bro. Oh, bro, do I really want to put Selena Gomez in the same rank as Ariana? Ay, ay, ay. But she can't go at Rihanna, you know? She doesn't have that banger, that shine bright like a diamond, that umbrella Ella type shit, you know what I'm saying? B tier, I can't do it. I can't do it, I'm sorry. There's a hottie, baddie. Don't really listen to her though. She's going next to Lil Nas. Young Thug. Okay, buddy. Relax. We all know you're not committing any crimes anytime soon. You got too much to lose, okay, buddy? Young Thug. Travis Scott. This man's body count is so high to the point where I feel obligated to put him in Oblivion next to A$AP Rocky. Now, what I mean by body count is that this man has probably killed more people than anyone on this list, unless you believe in all the Beyonce conspiracies. So I'm just gonna put him next to Oblivion here in A$AP Rocky. Lil Uzi. He has one banger song, if we're being totally honest. I forgot what it's even called. I'm just gonna put him in Oblivion. I mean, I haven't really heard anything about him that makes me hate him, so I'm just gonna put him in E. Billie Eilish. Queen. Seems like a sweet person. Same age as me, almost. I think she's 1 year older than me. I did see one time that she was wearing a Kingdom Hearts shirt, which is one of my favorite video games, so that immediately bumps her up a couple ranks. Do I think she is better than Selena Gomez? Yes, she has banger songs. I would put her at A. I would put her A. Not gonna lie, bro. Billie Eilish has some banger ass music. You made me hate the city. Don't talk shit about you on the internet. Cardi B. Same rank as Nicki Minaj. I'm not gonna cause any problems here with the Nicki Minaj Cardi B community. Those people are so passionate. I'm just gonna stay away, hide in the corner there. Put her in B. Safe, okay, not too high, not too low. Being safe. Dua Lipa. Now, I'm gonna be totally honest here. I'm not sure what all the hype about Dua Lipa is. She has some banger songs, not the best. Do I have a crush on her? Not really. I mean, she's not really my type. That immediately is gonna bump her down a rank or two. I'm gonna put her next to Juice WRLD there. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD again. The Weeknd. Man, this man with his voice alone can rizz up half of the population of the universe. Okay, I am so jealous of this man's voice. It makes me want to cry. I feel like when it comes to The Weeknd, I have to put him at S tier, bro. He's just one of the GOATs. You cannot deny it. Now, granted, he doesn't have as many records sold as Drake, I don't think. But I'm pretty sure he's close enough. Like, this man does not miss. None of his albums suck. His music always bangs. If I hear it on the radio, I'm always playing it. I am never skipping this man's song. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not like his #1 fan. But, you know what? I'm gonna bump him down to A. Here's the thing. I want to save the S tier for people that have genuinely had an impact on my life. Therefore, I feel like I'm gonna have to also pump down Post Malone. Did I just say pump down? Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I am going to drag Post Malone down just one rank, because I want to save the S tier for artists that have genuinely changed my life. Now, I just realized that this list has so many artists that this video is going to be long as fuck. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through all of these artists and just filter out all of the people that I do not recognize and do not listen to. And I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I did some filtering. Okay, as you guys can see, I put a bunch of people and haven't listened to. Now, granted, some of these people I actually have listened to some songs of theirs. I just don't remember them good enough to even put them on the tier list. So I just shoved them and haven't listened to and called it a day. I also added a bunch of artists down here that are not on this list that has already been made. As you guys can see from the top here, I went to my Spotify stats and I pulled up some of my all-time most listened to artists and just added them to the list. We'll leave those for the end because most of these are gonna go up in S tier, let's be totally honest. But moving on, we have Madison Beer, music artist, turned to vlogger with David Dobrik, and now she does some streaming. So many people have a massive crush on her just because of all the Gooner kids out there. If we are talking purely music, she maybe has like 2 good songs. So I'm just gonna put her next to Lil Uzi, SZA, and Lil Nas X. Next up we have Bruno Mars, one of the all-time GOATs. To go in A tier. I'll catch a grenade for ya. Dropped a banger recently with Lady Gaga. JB. Justin Bieber. The man who captured the hearts of 13-year-old girls back in the early 2010s. Man had a grip on society so long. One of the reasons why us guys could not get laid back in the day is because of Justin Bieber. Everyone expected you to be Justin Bieber. You needed to have the blonde hair, you needed to have the cap, swag, cool fuckboy vibe, you know what I'm saying? Now, just because of that, I hated this guy. I didn't see the appeal. Why did people really like Justin Bieber? And then I turned 20 years old and I started listening back. And I gotta say, I'm a changed man. I have changed so much in the past couple years to the point where if a Justin Bieber song comes, baby, 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 oh, man's gotta go in A. I am sorry. This man has made so many bangers, bro. Straight up bangers. It's insane. Next up, we have Lil Wayne. Man, this man can spit bars. I am not gonna lie. If you listen to this guy's music, he's a very, very talented rapper. However, as I have mentioned many times throughout this video, I am not the biggest fan of rap. I indulge in it every now and again, okay? I am not obsessed with the rap game. I'm more of a pop guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very basic bitch in that way. So Lil Wayne has to go in C tier. I'm gonna put him in C tier. I'm gonna put him next to Michael Jack, okay? I just feel like he belongs there. They kind of look the same as well if we really think about it. Next up, we have Lil Baby. Now, again, as I have mentioned with DaBaby, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? I am sorry, bro. Why do you want to be a baby? Why are you so obsessed with being a baby? You don't look like a baby. You may act like a baby. Don't shoot me, by the way. I am so sorry. This is all be jokes. If I get in trouble because I'm making fun of these rappers, I am so sorry. Okay, I'm just trying to make a joke here. If we're being totally serious, like, come on, bro. Why you want to be a baby? Let's get away from this baby shit, okay? Now, speaking of actual babies, we have Tekashi 69. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I do not listen to any Tekashi 69 music. However, I just wanted to take a moment here in the video and just make fun of this fucking nerd, bro. This guy is such a fucking dweeb right here. Not only was he like a snitch, he's also the biggest dumbass I have ever seen in my life. Whenever I think of this guy, I just think of that one time where he was like acting like he had a gun and he went like, hang, hang, hang. Bro, this guy is such a dumbass, bro. I swear to God, he wants to be like this gangster so bad, but he's just a fucking nerd, bro. His tattoos and his fucking hair, I bet you he hasn't washed it in like 15 years as well. He's going in having all this. You know what? I'm gonna put him in Oblivion. I feel like Oblivion is more offensive than Haven't Listened to, so I'm just gonna put him there. Lil Pump, Oblivion, next to Tekashi 69. They look the same as well. Taylor Swift. Before we even talk, I want to say something. I do believe a lot of the hate directed towards Taylor Swift is unwarranted. Okay? I do believe that. However, Mrs. E. Swift, your fan base sucks so much ass. Okay? It's like the fan base who loved Justin Bieber never grew up. So I'm just gonna put her in A, just because she has a lot of bangers. Staying away. I'm just staying away from this. I don't want to fight anyone. They're very mean. So I'm just gonna put her in A and call it a day. Justin Timberlake, just straight up C. Like, very average, you know, just makes a bunch of like, I don't know, retail store music. It's just standard shit. Britney Spears. Now, if we're talking pre-mental breakdown Britney Spears, she would go in A. But post-mental breakdown Britney Spears, she has to go in S. So moving on, Camila Cabello. I'm not gonna lie, I love the relationship between Camila and Shawn Mendes. It was very cute, in my opinion. When we're talking pure music, she has maybe 2 bangers. So I'm gonna put her next to Doja right there. I feel like that's a fair spot. I want to move on very quickly here because this video is getting extremely long. K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, objectively, if we're just talking pure lyricism and the way the music sounds, S tier. However, once he got into the beef with Drake, I do think Kendrick won easily. But the Not Like Us song, although it is a fantastic diss track and song, the people who listen to it are the most obnoxious sons of bitches out there. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. It's like they're trying to move on from Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift. Kendrick Lamar is just not working. It's just not the vibe. I just cringe. I just get the ick. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. I am so sorry, Kendrick. It's just the fans. The fans just suck ass, bro. As soon as he made that Not Like Us song, he just got this weird new community of fans that just suck ass, bro. Joji, one of the GOATs, has to go in A tier. If you are ever feeling sad, down and out, you gotta listen to some Joji. It'll make you even sadder, which I absolutely love. The vibe of his music, fantastic. Filthy Frank era was also one of my favorite YouTube eras of all time. Filthy Frank and H3H3 and iDubbbz, all of that was just absolutely goated. So purely for that, I have to put him into A tier. Also, the way he transitioned from Filthy Frank to Joji so seamlessly, like I bet you more than half of his fan base don't even know about Filthy Frank. That's how insane that is. Now, I want you to tell me how many people managed to pull that switch from YouTube to music and didn't fail. Not a lot, bro. Who do I know that try to do that? KSI, I mean, maybe. I remember FaZe Blaziken. That's a little bit of a niche thing there. I don't know how many of you guys know. FaZe Blaziken, one of the FaZe guys, tried to go into music and his career got absolutely destroyed, in my opinion. I can't really think of anyone else, but for the most part, I feel like when a YouTuber tries to transition into music, they just never work out. So Joji, going into A tier, one of the GOATs. Adele has to go in S tier. Has to. Hello from the other side. Angelic voice. Angel. Love Adele, love her. She also seems like the sweetest person ever. I would love to meet her somehow, some way. Goated. Ed Sheeran. Now, something interesting about Ed Sheeran is that he used to write a shit ton of music for people like Justin Bieber, I think, before he really popped off with his own music. So just a quick little fact check here. Ed Sheeran co-wrote Justin Bieber's hit song, Love Yourself, which is honestly, bro, like how many people really know that? Like that's how low-key goated this guy is. His lyrics are just fantastic. His voice is great. The music sounds good. I have to put him in A or S tier. Now, I don't think S tier. As I said, S tier needs to be people that change my life. Adele, I'm sorry, going down to A, okay? Britney Spears, the joke's over. You're going down to A as well. I'm sorry. Next up, we have Madonna. Madonna, it's just before my time. I just can't. I'm sorry, okay? I have to put her in C just out of respect for what she did and just how much people love her. But for me, dude, I just don't listen to her. I'm sorry. Tyler, the Creator, goated. However, not really A tier for me. B tier. A lot of good songs. When it comes on the radio, you listen to it, you never really skip it. Just very good artist, you know what I'm saying? Very unique music, I will say that. Music is very unique. It's not just straight up rap, which I really enjoy, you know. Different music is always a good thing, especially when he does it so well. So he's the only guy who really does it that way, I feel like. I don't really think Tyler Creator is a rapper per se. You can't really put him in a box, which I really like about him. So B tier for Tyler. Russ, fantastic artist. Now, if we're talking purely fuckboy vibes back in the day, this guy, I used to listen to him all the time. A tier. However, now that I'm older, sort of strayed away from the Russ way, I'm just gonna put him down in B. Just a little cringy for me nowadays. Might get shot in the fucking face for that. However, it's just the honest truth. Sam Smith has some bangers, bro. Only he just didn't look so weird and had a generic ass name like Sam Smith. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put him in B just for that. I'm sorry. It's my list. Fuck you, it's my list. Lady Gaga. One of the goats. She gives me Madonna vibes. It's just she came at a time where I can actually listen to the music and enjoy it. So she has to go above Madonna. Is she on the same tier as Ariana Grande and Selena Gomez? Or do I bump her up to the JB Taylor Swift? I feel like she belongs in A, bro. I feel like she belongs in A. Lady Gaga, Queen, gotta go in A. Not only is she a talented music artist, she is also a very talented actor. Next up, we have Triple XXX Tenacion. Now, XXXTentacion, his music is just so fucking depressing, bro. Like, give me a fucking break. Like, okay, when I was 14, it was cool to listen to. But nowadays, when an X song comes on, I'm like, ooh, like, come on, bro. I'm not trying to kill myself right now. Like, maybe in the future, but right now, bro? Fuck no. I'm putting him in D next to Juice WRLD, bro. This is that kind of vibe of music. Just a bit too dark for me. I feel like if you listen to his songs and actually enjoy them, you need therapy. Please go get yourself checked out. Okay, this is not healthy. Olivia Rodrigo, Queen, gonna go straight up in C tier, I feel like. It's just not my vibe. Demi Lovato. This girl, I absolutely loved her. However, if we're talking music, she's also very talented. I feel like I have to put her in B tier next to Selena Gomez. You know, there's always been this age-old debate when you were younger, back in the Disney Channel days, where it's like, oh, do you like Demi Lovato or Selena Gomez more? And those were sort of the two categories you would be in. For me personally, I was more of a Switzerland in that debate. I was enjoying Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, and Miley Cyrus at the same time. You could say I am a multitasker. Transitioned very well to my computer science era, so I feel like I need to attribute a lot of that success for multitasking to the Disney Channel era, where you had to juggle a bunch of crushes at the same time. Lena, Demi, Miley. Moving on, we have J. Cole. Fantastic rapper, fantastic artist. I love his music. Going in A tier. Fantastic. All his music, fan-fucking-tastic. Eminem. Straight up A tier as well. One of the goats. Now, fan base might be a little cringy at times. However, they grew up, you know what I'm saying? They moved on. A lot of them are chill now. Eminem, A tier. I'm moving fast here. It's been 40 minutes of recording, okay? I need to move fast. Bad Bunny. I was absolutely enthralled by how much I could enjoy music that I did not understand the lyrics of. Okay, I did not listen to Bad Bunny for a very, very long time because I was like, why would I listen to Spanish music if I cannot speak Spanish? Moving on, I was working at Macy's and one of my coworkers was absolutely obsessed with Bad Bunny. A little creepy in my opinion. If you're watching this, all love, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, it was a little creepy. Like, it was a little stalkish behavior. Like, how do you know this person's mom's name and his dad's name and his cousins? Like, come on, bro, relax. Bit too much for me. Moving back to the point, I started listening to his music and it's a vibe, bro. Like, this man makes such good music. I understand the appeal now. Now, granted, I don't have a crush on him as a person. I do have a crush on his music though. I'm not the biggest fan yet. Maybe in the future when I keep listening to his music, I'm still in that process of discovering a lot of his hits. With that being said, I am gonna put him in B tier. Very good artist. Harry Styles. Man, this man, before he blew up onto the scene, I am just gonna put this out there. One of his first ever albums, I think it had the song Sign of the Times on it. Now, of course, he did blow up, but just not to the point where he released like Watermelon Sugar and stuff like that. This man's music is absolutely fantastic. Like, listen to it with absolutely no bias, okay? Don't think of his fan base, don't think of anything like that. Just listen to the music. It's a vibe, bro. I would never skip a Harry Styles song if it comes up on Spotify or on the radio or something. It's a vibe. You can listen to it on your own time. If you hear it at the mall or like at like a retail store, I'm never pissed off. I am never pissed off at that. So A tier. I think A tier is a good place for him. Moving on, we have Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, the GOAT. Love her, love her, love her. When it comes to music though, I gotta put her next to the GOATs here, Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez. Again, Switzerland, cannot pick between these three. If I had to, gun to my head, you had to pick one of these people, I'm picking Selena, just because I feel bad for her with the whole Justin Bieber situation, with the whole bullying from Hailey Bieber and the Jenner family, or the Kardashians, whatever you want to call them. For me personally, I am always Team Selena until the day I die. You know what? For that, I am going to bump her up to A. I am sorry. I know I said I was Switzerland. I am a little biased to Selena though. Okay, I just love her. I love her. I love her. Selena, all love, girl. Moving on, Nas, Tupac, and Biggie. I'm not gonna pick between these three. I am gonna put them in the same rank. Again, I do not want to be going down the street and get shot one day because I put one of these at a higher rank than the other. Okay, I know these fan bases are absolutely crazy when it comes to ranking rappers and shit like that. So I'm just gonna put them in the same rank, okay? B tier, just straight up B tier. I will never pick sides in this conversation. It's not like a Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato situation where the worst you're gonna get is maybe like a spit in the face when you're walking down the street. These fan bases are absolutely crazy. I genuinely feel like I might get shot. So, you know what? B tier, all of them. Love them all equally. Okay? Do not shoot me. I am unarmed. I am peaceful. Jay-Z. You know what, dude? I'm gonna say something here. Jay-Z, overrated, man. I'm gonna be totally honest. Name me one solo Jay-Z song that you really enjoy. Name me one song that you would put on your top 10 songs ever that's a Jay-Z song. Solo Jay-Z song, no features. Name me one, bro. I'll wait. Can't find one, can you? Can't find one. Collabs with Kanye, collabs with Linkin Park, okay? Jay-Z's solo song, I am sorry, bro. I know he's very well respected in the rap community or whatever, and he has his own like music label. I don't know if that's still going, but bro, in my opinion, extremely overrated, bro. Extremely overrated. I am so sorry. That's a hot take right there. Maybe some of you agree, you know, but that's just for me. Kanye West. Okay. Here's the thing. Wait. Here's the thing. I know he's racist. I know he hates the Jews. And I know how bad this looks because I am an Arab Muslim man, okay? I do not agree with Kanye's sentiments. However, you must separate the art from the artist. In my humble opinion, Kanye West's music is the greatest music of all time, in my opinion. If we're talking purely quality of music, critically acclaimed music, in my opinion, Kanye West is number one. Now, he's not number one on my personal list. However, the best quality of music ever made, in my opinion, Kanye West is in a league of his own. That's all I'm gonna say about Kanye. I absolutely love the music. Do not agree with his sentiments as of late. I don't know what that man's going through. I don't know what he's been up to lately. I've seen him wearing like a KKK outfit, but it was black or some shit. Bro, I'm not even gonna engage with that, okay? That's just not me. BTS, S tier. I'm not gonna say a lot here. If you know, you know. I'm just gonna put them in S tier and move on. S tier, okay? This is proof. You can take a screenshot. I'm just trying to avoid getting canceled ever. So BTS, S tier. I am sorry that there is no rank higher than that. You know what, actually? Give me 1 second. Take back everything I said about Kanye. BTS, number one. I am so sorry. If I did not speak more highly of them, I apologize. It's just that the video is sort of very long right now. But BTS, the greatest artist, band, whatever, of all time. Next up, Lana Del Rey, S tier. Hear me out. Why do I feel shamed when I talk about Lana Del Rey and my love for her music? Why is it that you shame me? Why? Leave me alone. I love Lana Del Rey. Her voice is angelic. She is hot. I love her music. Everything about her I love. Leave me and Lana Del Rey alone. Okay, stop it. Stop the bullying. I'm not trying to rizz up the huzz or whatever you kids say these days. Okay, I just genuinely like Lana Del Rey. If I end up rizzing the fine shits, as the kids say these days, however, that's a good thing. But that's not the point of why I like Lana Del Rey. That's not the point. Moving on, we have Kid Cudi. Very good music, honestly. Not a lot of people talk about him, I guess because he's so slow to release his music. Straight up B tier. Great music. Not gonna say anything more about that. The Beatles. Here's the thing. I am not a 70-year-old dinosaur, so I cannot put these guys anywhere above A tier. Or A tier at that. Sorry, it's just not my time. Now, granted, I do like the song Hey Jude. I just can't lie. Just cannot lie. As you guys can see by this list, I am just not a liar. I never lie. So I have to be honest and put the Beatles at C. Sorry. Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide. If we're talking like early 2000s when I was growing up, this man would be S tier, bro. This man would be S tier. However, as of late, his music is not really the best. Just gonna put him in B tier, very safe option there. Not the best, not the greatest, you know, he features everywhere, of course. Obviously, he's not like a solo artist, I guess. Bangers though, straight up bangers. When this man was in his prime, it was banger after banger after banger, bro. So I still listen to his music to this day. Whenever I'm in a car with my homies or something, Pitbull's always on, you know? But yeah, B tier, not a bad place. Baby Keem. Very similar vibes to Kendrick. They have a lot of features with each other. I just don't really consider myself a Baby Keem fan. Good music, very good voice, very talented artist, I'm not gonna lie. C tier is fair, in my opinion. Frank Ocean. I'm not as big of a fan of Frank Ocean as many other people are. He has a very committed fan base. He hasn't made music in a while. I think he went sort of MIA. But yeah, B tier for me. Good music, not bad. Kesha, B tier. A lot of, you know, she had her prime, she had her moment. Not as of late, though. She hasn't released anything, I don't think. I might be wrong. But she did have some bangers back in the day. Did have some bangers. Usher. B tier. He has to go in B tier. He's just one of those like Sam Smith, fucking Pitbull. You know, they just make safe, good fucking music. Put it on the car and you forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Which I like. You have to have that kind of music. You can't just listen to music that you have to focus in on the lyrics all the time. It's not like you're going to a 9 to 5 to listen to music, okay? Usher and these guys right here, you just put it on, you forget about it. Moving on, Alicia Keys. This girl is on fire. This girl is in C tier. You know, same rank as Beyonce and Doja. I feel like that's fair. In my opinion, I can't put her higher. Next up, we have Chris Brown, the man who beat up his wife. Just for that, I'm gonna put him in Oblivion. This fucking dickhead. I cannot believe this man still has a fan base. I genuinely don't know. One of my coworkers back at Macy's was listening to music one day, and I come up to him and I'm like, what's your favorite artist? And he goes, Chris Brown. And I'm like, isn't that the guy who beat the fuck out of Rihanna? He's like, no. It's fake news. It's fake news. The delusion, absolutely crazy. All I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna put him in Oblivion. He doesn't have as high of a body count as Travis Scott. But I think he deserves to be in here, just, you know, to disrespect his ass. Next up, we have Snoop D-O-double-G. Man, people always told me that I looked like Snoop Dogg. When it comes to music, though, he does have some bangers. I'm gonna put him in B here. You know, whenever a Snoop Dogg song comes on, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to it, I'm vibing with it, you know what I'm saying? The guy seems very chill as well, which I love. B tier is fair in my opinion. Jack Harlow is gonna go in B tier as well. He has some good music, good vibe. He hasn't released anything in a while though. Gives up the same vibe as Drake in my opinion, but no, maybe in the future. Mac Miller, rest in peace. One of the greatest of all time in my opinion. This man got me through some tough times, bro. Love the music, love the vibes. Very sad when you start listening to the music after, you know, when you really focus in on the lyrics of his last 2 albums. It's kind of sad, man. I'm not gonna lie. Fantastic music though. Love the vibe, love the message. It's kind of weird when you go onto Spotify and they're still releasing like new albums for these guys even after they died. I guess these music artists just have a full-on archive of like thousands or hundreds of songs, and their label just keeps releasing them. They're not as good though, of course, because they're not fully polished by the artists themselves. But yeah, man, respect to Mac Miller. Rest in peace. One of the GOATs, in my opinion. Next up, we have 21. 21. How much money you got? Unlock. How many pounds you got? Unlock. B tier. No. Same as Jack Harlow and the boys here. If it's a banger, I love it. But if it's not a banger, I'm just not about it, in my opinion. And it's just a lot of the repeats. You know, repeating the same vibe, the same lyrics, like 21, how much money you got? 21, how many bullets you got? 21, how many problems you got? 21, how many people you killed? 21. Like, okay, we get it. Your name's 21 Savage, Jesus Christ. Elton John, again, I'm not a dinosaur, C tier, straight up. Don't mind his music, just not my vibe. Halsey. She had the potential to be as good as Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, and Ariana Grande and the boys here in the B tier. However, just went wrong somewhere. I'm not sure where it went wrong in her life. So I'm just gonna put her in C tier, man. It's just her music. She used to make some bangers, bro. That alone, I'm gonna put her in C tier and just leave it there. Next up, Pharrell Williams. Made a couple bangers and that's about it. In my opinion, like, come on. I mean, fantastic, very talented, but just not, he doesn't have that portfolio that some of the people up here have, so I cannot put him up there, in my opinion. I'm sorry, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I just didn't do my research here. It's my opinion. Childish Gambino, I'm gonna put him in B. I don't think I have ever listened to a Childish Gambino song and been like, oh, right? They're all good. They all range between good and great. So B tier is very fair. Ice Spice. D tier. For being totally honest here, just music quality straight up. D tier, bro. You cannot put Ice Spice up there, man. I don't even know how she got, well, I know how she got popular. I mean, come on. But if we're talking pure music skills here, ay, man. The world works in mysterious ways. If you got a fat ass, you make it. That's, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to say she's not talented. I might be wrong. Again, I'm not a critic. Just in my opinion, if she didn't have that Giat, or whatever the kids say these days, she wouldn't be as famous. That's all I'm gonna say. Radiohead, S tier. Not even gonna think about it. Radiohead, S tier. Moving on. Just not even gonna think about it. We have to be quick here. Most of these are gonna be S tier. Again, The Strokes, S tier. Goated ass band. Arctic Monkeys, A tier. You know, the reason why they're not up at S is because I get sick of them sometimes. If you listen to too much Arctic Monkeys, you can overdose. That is a real problem that they have. So I'm just gonna put them in A and call it a day. 21 Pilots, S tier. These people got me through such a rough time, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Still love them to this day. Goated ass music, goated ass message, in my opinion. Love them to death. S tier. Mac DeMarco, can never go wrong with Mac DeMarco. He's a very situational listen though, so I'm gonna put him in B tier. Like, you can't really listen to him all the time. It has to be a very specific vibe you're in, you know what I'm saying? A very specific setting to really put on a Mac DeMarco song and really enjoy it. So B tier I feel like is fair for me. Cage the Elephant, B tier. I don't know how they're one of my top 20 most listened to artists. They're very good, very good. I like most of their songs. It's just they're not really one of my favorites in my opinion. So B tier. Then we have Deftones. Deftones, fantastic gym music. Put on some fucking earphones or headphones. Go to the gym. You can lift up to twice the amount that you usually lift just because you have Deftones in your ears, bro. I genuinely believe that. Moving on, we have Coldplay, S tier. Coldplay has to be S tier. Goated ass music. Love it, love it, love it. The way it sounds in my ears, it's like an ear orgasm. The Killers. I had a Killers era, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of passed that era though. If it comes on, I'm gonna listen to it, I'm gonna enjoy it, but I'm just gonna put them in B tier. Mitsuki, again, the same as Deftones. When you put her on in the gym, very underrated. I know it sounds weird, but if you put Mitsuki on in the gym, you lift up to 3 times the amount you regularly lift, okay? So Mitsuki, B tier. Love her to death. With that being said, I am done with the tier list. This has been a long ass video, bro. That's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am sorry for not uploading for the past week. I know I'm slacking. It's just that I've really been busy with work. With that being said, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a sub if you guys really want to. and I will see you guys next time.